Welcome to Otari. This is a small town about 50 miles away from the metropolitan area of Absalom. But many of you guys probably either grew up here or have frequented this place during your business. Um, Liata, for instance, went to the Mage Academy in Absalom, known as the Arcanumirium, promptly dropped out, and decided to dedicate the
Probably
rest.
is an understatement.
Oh, I said promptly, not probably. It's definitely
Oh,
not up to
promptly.
chance.
Yeah, I
Promptly
dropped
dropped
out.
out and decided to dedicate the rest of her life to drawing gay smut or writing gay smut. Probably both.
Yes.
We now find Liata uh, probably curled up in a corner in the middle of the Dawnflower Library, a large dome-shaped library that's right on the coast with nice, relaxing seaside noises, making reading all the more pleasant. What are you doing in your little corner of this place?
I'm, I'm giggling over here as I look at my book. I have my little pencil and paper as I sketch away two men across from me. They're probably reading or doing whatever they're. I don't care what they're actually doing, but in my mind, these two are dating. And what I do is I draw them. And I kind of just start zoning out the world as I draw a very detailed picture of these two making out. I honestly forget if they are actually. I don't even know if they notice me or not while I do this, but I'm laughing and they most definitely can hear me.
The two men that appear to be students actually are sort of giving you awkward looks as they try increasingly hard to ignore you. But your giggling and antics do attract the attention of the librarian, uh, who taps you on the shoulder as you were lost in your own little world.
Huh? Yeah, yes, I know this is probably like the fourth time you've probably come up to me, but look at this. And then she puts up her book of smut to the librarian. What do you think?
Good lord, lady, this is a holy place, you know. I've already kicked you out twice this morning. How do you keep finding a way back in?
Does it really matter? I mean, you guys have such wonderful books, and there's so many wonderful students who are very pretty that come along here. Like, just this morning, I saw this one very beautiful girl, and I wish I could have had the courage to ask her out, but I think she was dating that friend of hers.
I'm flattered and
They,
a
they
little
were
bit
most and
confused.
definitely, in fact, not dating.
I I'm trying to I'm just this is like terrifyingly creepy and this is the first character that we're getting introduced to.
Well, I figured it. Yeah, this is the first character.
Imagine
Uh,
that your opening part of an episode is this.
Vandy, the librarian, simply says, "Look, what do I have to do to get you out of here? I mean, I know the books are free; it's a library, but like we got other people here. You gotta be mindful of their presence and not draw smut of them in the middle of the lobby."
I mean, I don't. Do I have to leave?
Well,
I don't really like. I guess there's my house, but it's boring and lonely. I like it here.
look, you're looking for something to do.
Yeah, yeah. I guess there. If I don't know. Like, I mean, I have this book I'm still working on. Those guys over there.
Well, I know a guy who might have something that he needs you to do over by the docks. Might be a romantic adventure, even. At the very least, it'll
Romantic
get you out of my
adventures.
sight.
Have you ever been in love?
I don't see how that's relevant to this conversation. I am loved by the goddess Serenre, and you could really use some of her warmth right now, so please go outside, touch grass. Anywhere but here.
Can I,
Okay,
can
fine.
Touch
how do
grass
I
is an
be loved?
amazing insult.
She shrugged and I guess moved on to the docks with a small tear on her eye.
Alright, as
Oh, hi.
Liata sort of meanders down the street, um, over to the docks, Uh, oh shoot, I'm accidentally moving Comet. Hold up. Yeah, we're just gonna move that over to the docks. Um, Comet, you see in the corner of your eye this weird little lady walking down the street, crossing the bridge. Meanwhile,
She's
you are
home.
surrounded. Meanwhile, you are surrounded by, you know, sort of workers from the docks who have taken their rest today after all of their unloading cargo from incoming ships and loading lumber onto little canoes to take them down the coastline to neighboring little hamlets. Um, you've come from afar, but you've been here many times. You think that the local community is nice. And as you are, entering this tavern after witnessing Liata go about her way, what is the first thing you do?
I'm just gonna order a drink and head over to my seats, taking out a piece of paper and pen to draw out my next project for my woodworking.
Ah,
And to avoid the grassless one.
the
I-
grassless one.
I'm doing what I usually do. Oh,
Yeah.
I enjoy art a lot, and this is how I show it.
The proprietor of the bar, a little dwarf in sort of like a suit, walks up to the bar and says, "Hi, the usual?
Yep.
All right, coming right up." And she sort of nods to one of the other people in the back of house. And in a few moments, you are given a tall, very sweet wine.
Much appreciated.
Ah,
As
yes,
always.
it's on the house. You've done a lot of work for us lately. Consider it our treat.
Why, thank you. Oh, I'm always there to help whenever I can.
Indeed. I mean, we don't really know where you came from, but we're happy to have you.
Maybe I could explain later on, but for now, I think I'd like take some time to relax.
At this point, people are sort of toasting in your honor already. You probably did something cool. You haven't really been able to keep track of all the little things you've done around town.
Yep.
But after a few minutes of quietly sipping your drink and sketching out your woodworking blueprint, a small boy with a rolled up paper approaches you. Are you the champion?
Yes?
I was told to give this to the champion who comes here. Here you go. And he hands you a rolled up scroll.
He takes it and opens it.
All right. Inside the scroll, you recognize the handwriting immediately. It is the writing of Tamily, the owner of the Otari fishery. Inside is a desperate plea for help. With the town guard busy protecting the loggers and investigating the recent incidents in the fog fens, she needs a few brave souls to venture down into the basement of her warehouse, because she suspects that something has been feasting on the fish stores, and nobody's been able to spot anything entering or leaving overnight.
Oh dear. That's a bit concerning.
It says that there is a reward of 10 gold for anyone who would volunteer.
Well, I'm not one to refuse.
All right, Mulgara, you are an archaeologist traveling around the island, and you've decided to come to one of your old haunts, Otari, to investigate the local happenings. But you find yourself staring at this little pool surrounded by 12-foot tall standing stones, sort of haphazardly placed outside of the little walls and cliff that surround this town. The water is strangely pristine compared to even the rest of the water around here, the running rivers and the ocean, all sort of somewhat filled with sawdust and driftwood blowing in every once in a while from the inner sea. But this little spring is in perfect condition, and as far as you can tell, you're the only one here.
Well, I feel like they would probably be looking for like isopods and any bugs nearby.
Alright, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's a 20.
Like a nat 20?
No, it's a 13 plus 7.
Okay. Alright, on a 20, it doesn't take you very long, but you gently overturn some of the pebbles surrounding the standing stones to find little colonies of ants, sort of making their homes underneath this place. They're not very large, and they don't seem to be territorial or anything, but they're just kind of there. No isopods as far as you can tell, or crabs or anything like that. Those would probably be found closer to the shoreline. But as far as you can tell, this place is a healthy ecosystem for various bugs. Nothing out of the
Okay,
ordinary, at least.
So no like wood lice or anything either.
Right.
Leave this as like as much as they would enjoy leaving this place to just continue to fall to ruin, considering it's an ancient place. It's probably something that's pretty well respected by this civilization, so she's gonna leave it alone.
You made your choice about the local standing stones. As you were about to leave the area, you notice what looks like a pilgrim traveling down the road, heading towards the same standing stones you were just at. They sort of turn to look at you and is like, "Oh, are you also visiting the standing stones?"
Yes. Do you know the significance of this place to these people?
I can't say that I do. These have been here long before there was a town. But we've always kind of respected its influence. It definitely seems like it's blessed.
Hmm.
I believe that it
Okay.
might be a shrine to Gazre, so I, tend to it and try to keep it in good condition. That said, I'm a little bit worried considering the stuff that's been going on in the fog bends, but I'm sure it'll work out.
Hmm. Uh, do you think I could find more information in the town somewhere, perhaps?
Oh, certainly. I mean, there's a lot of people who are kind of panicked about the recent occurrences, shall we say. Lots of, you know, dangers. The swamp's getting more and more hostile as of late, so people are experiencing more attacks from monsters and critters and such. I think I heard recently that there's a little bit of commotion by the fishery, so if you wanted to look into that, well, that would be my first guess.
All right, as much as I hate sand, I suppose I could go check it out.
You and me both, you and me both. But unfortunately, sand is one of the many gifts of Gosray. We just have to learn to accept it.
They head down toward the town and the docks.
Alright. Finally, last but not least, we've got Alan. You are currently finishing up your shift at the lumbermill.
I'm making a gift for my ma.
Oh, really?
Today is the day of father's passing. I would like to make a gift so that she can be cheerful. I'm making a perfect rendition of our house. I've been trying my best to carve something beautiful.
Your boss, walks up to you and is like, still working on that, I see.
While on one break, I must use my time efficiently.
You truly are a hard-working soul, Alan. I'm not surprised that the mayor recommended you.
There's only so much to do here, but it's not to say I do not enjoy my job.
Well, it's a humble job, but I think it's pretty satisfying.
Indeed.
I just wish that we could pay you more, considering you've been spending so much of your time taking care of your mom. She's a nice lady, but she doesn't get out much anymore.
Nonetheless, I do anything. It doesn't matter how much I'm getting, as long as it's enough.
That is a very noble attitude. Well, there's been a commotion down by the fishery, and I think they could probably use some extra muscle. I'll give you a bonus. I mean, we're probably done here.
This sounds most pleasing. I will then
Alright.
take this.
I'll take this little letter then. I got it from a boy the other day. It's telling them that you're there for the job.
Very well.
Alright, see you around, Alan. And thanks for your help again.
Do have a good day, sir.
I shall.
Thank
You as
you.
well. Just yeets. Alright. Just hopped off the cliff.
Imagining him fucking like super jumping, dude. Jesus.
I imagine
the
him
man's just
falling
like-
past,
man's just
considering
fucking-
like Comet is right here. I imagine that he just runs over, jumps off the cliff, and basically lands next to Comet.
You all see that you have all gathered right in front of the fishery. Would you like to
Hold on, I want to
introduce
say
yourself?
something real quick beforehand. There's like a visible circle of people like staying away from Liata. Her smell, she smells kind of like wet chocolate of sorts. It smells
Wet
alright.
chocolate is such a fucked smell.
It smells alright for like a few seconds, but for any more than like a minute, it starts to become overpowering and really gross. So there is like a visible line of people staying away from her.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if I prefer the fish or that person.
Damn.
They might need to practice hygienics.
But I shower at least once every 2 weeks.
You
Oh,
may need to start showering every day before you receive a sickness most terrifying.
I don't know,
yeah.
I've never gotten sick like that before. I think I'll be fine.
But this
It's
implies
still
you've
good,
become
at
ill many a
least.
time before.
It's
Please
still at least
understand.
good because-
Look out for yourself before your body destroys you.
Damn. Wow, Alan.
Huh?
Oh, you know what? I just remembered
I-
something. Liata's probably not alone, right? Liata's probably got that familiar.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it'd be summoned right now.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Oh,
He sees everyone.
what is this job that we're supposed to be taking?
A human woman comes out of the fishery. She's got sort of a bunch of freckles, sort of creases under her eyes. She's a little bit old, but she's got a red ponytail. Looks like she's very professional. She addresses each of you, squinting her eyes and furrowing her nose a little bit as she addresses Liata and says, I take it you are all here for the job?
Mm-hmm.
Liata grasps her hand to shake it with both of her hands and looks, yeah, I'm here for a job, alright.
That won't be necessary,
She
but thank you.
slowly shakes it. No, I am here for a job. I promise I'll do good.
I
Okay.
have no doubt. Look, you all seem very qualified in your own right. Can I get your names for the record?
Comet.
Tamlin says, "Oh yes, Comet, I've heard of you. I'm glad that we managed to get your attention in this."
I'm always happy to lend a helping hand whenever it's needed.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you've decided to show up. Let's see. As for the strange lady next to you,
She's like holding the paper she was going to hand to you, like nervously, as she slowly hands it over with her name written in bold over like what appears to be a guy holding a rose.
I see. Liata. Yes, understood. Here you go. You can have this back.
Huh? No, you're supposed to keep it. It's yours now.
God, Jesus Christ, Ayesha, you're gonna fucking kill me.
But
I
Yeah,
genuinely
you
don't think you.
fucking
This
keep
is
my
probably the most
character intact
uncomfortable
if I'm
character.
going to keep laughing.
Dude, this is the most uncomfortable fucking character I think you have made.
that's
Yeah.
the point. She's meant to be uncomfortable to be around.
Alan Druid.
Yes. The Druid family. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you showed up.
I was recommended this job. I hope to be of use.
Lastly, the dwarf.
Yes, I am Nolgara.
What might your talents be, Mulgara?
I am a cleric of the Lady of Rust.
Ah, I see.
The
Must be
Lady of
helpful
Rust.
underground, eh?
Yes, I worked as a miner previously, and her talents have helped me quite a lot.
It's
It
a
must
lot.
have been gross
Great.
down there. I'm so sorry for you.
I, I'm a dwarf. That's like normal. I'm not really used to being up here for one. The sun is blinding, but
Do you need shade?
it would be preferable. Considering we're likely going to be inside in a cellar, I have no qualms for now.
And
No, that's
if the
gross.
underground makes you uncomfortable, Liata, then perhaps you should find a different job.
No, 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 no. That doesn't make me uncomfortable. I'm just saying, I, don't worry about it. I'll be fine.
Should I be able to get this done? So long as whatever's down there isn't what I believe it is.
Well,
Hmm?
about that, you've all probably heard, but there have been break-ins into the fisheries underground level where we store everything, and nobody's been able to spy anything entering or leaving. We believe that there are tunnels down there, but, well, we haven't been able to get anybody to venture very far in. So that's where you guys come in.
Well, tunnels are quite my expertise, so
Indeed.
Well, lucky find.
Tamily opens a little locked door in the back of the fishery after leading you inside and takes you down a flight of stairs, which then leads to a little balcony overlooking the rest of the room down here. There's definitely been a caved-in wall here. Tamily wishes you guys luck before closing the door behind you.
Boy. This
And,
is...
can I send my little cat to go kind of scout for me?
Yeah, you sure can.
Just like that last.
Your cat sort of flies around overhead, and comes back to you and hisses in the direction of the east wall. I sense several large creatures to the east. Be on guard. Yeah, so these walls don't look particularly hollow. Like, there's definitely tunnels, but this looks recent. It looks like something recently caved into the side of the wall here. It looks about the size of like a small human. You could definitely squeeze your way in there.
I would be careful, everyone. These creatures, whatever has built this tunnel, been here recently, clearly with the missing fish and all, but they're, I mean, large enough to make this human-sized tunnel, so.
Very well.
You suddenly hear chittering from the right of the room as a bunch of glowing red eyes gaze at you from the darkness. And suddenly you see the silhouette of several large dog-sized rats hissing and glaring at you. Everybody roll perception for initiative. In case you need a refresher on how Pathfinder combat works, you have 3 actions that you can do per turn. Different things will cost different amount of actions. To attack with a weapon is 1 action, which is called striking. To stride, which is moving up to your movement, is 1 action. Interacting with an object, such as, stowing drawing or stowing a weapon, is an interaction. That is 1 action. And spells usually cost 2, but can cost varying amounts depending on the spell. All right.
She rolls like she puts the thing in the sling and starts spinning it and then just chucks it at the thing. She like put her whole body into it.
All right. You chuck that fucking rock as hard as you can, and it sort of plinks off the rat's nose, and then he sort of squeals at you.
It dash forward towards the rat. It's swirling all around. And as he goes to strike them, shield up. That's a fucking...
That's a critical hit.
Wow,
What
okay.
is this thing's AC?
It's 50. That's a crit, and also nat 20s are crits automatically anyway. I believe a crit in Pathfinder is double damage, if I remember correctly.
It's just straight up double damage, yes.
All right. Well, roll that damage.
12 and comment and aim right for the neck of one of the rats. It's cutting into it and slicing it down.
All right, the rat lets out some gargled squeals as it falls to the ground, and this one's going to try and bite you.
Oh boy. So what does it roll?
Rolled. What was that to hit?
It's
Oh, that was
20.
that was a nat 1 is what it did.
That's a critical miss.
Wow.
So yeah, I missed that one. Yeah, not much it can do about that. Other rat's gonna go over here and try and get, Mr. Tank Guy as well. I think this one's gonna make 2 attacks.
Wait, is it after me or?
They all have the same initiative. It's after Dragon. That's a 23. That one will hit.
Ow.
That is 5 damage to you, Dragon.
I'm gonna use shield block.
Yeah, if you have the feat for it, you get the shield block reaction, or if you have taken the raise shield action.
Indeed. All right, now you can use your Dragon kick thing.
Okay, let's see here. Going 15.
That's a hit.
Does that hit?
Mhm.
All right, and 8.
You literally fucking explode this rat with your legs. It just is fucking splattered against the wall as you punt it.
Jesus Christ! Where are you
Damn,
from?
son, where'd you find them legs?
Jesus.
All right,
Wow,
well that's Alan's turn.
I honed them myself.
Well, that's gonna be a mess to clean.
I'll just poke it with my staff then, if it's in melee range.
All right,
Just a little nudge. 1.
1 damage. All right, you poke this rat with your stick.
She raises it high as she can, and then slams it down onto its jaw.
It's like bonk.
It doesn't really seem to do much.
All right, you take
Owie.
4 damage as it gnaws into your leg.
Where the fuck did it go?
You scampered off.
I'm just gonna fucking follow this piece of shit. Because I'm
Alright.
pretty sure I have the movement for that. You know exactly what I'm doing here.
Mhm.
I rolled 11.
That
Does it
is a
hit?
miss.
Fuck. I'm just gonna try again. Wow, 18. Okay.
18, that's a hit. Yeah, roll damage.
8.
8? Right.
Jesus Christ.
You miss your first swing, but use that swing to wind up. What are you doing to this one this time? That's enough.
I'm just okay. Okay. I miss, and then I just do an axe kick.
Oh my god, you
Down.
axe kick it down. You cave its skull in with your fucking axe kick.
Oh, and even though it is very dead, he stomps it one more time.
Oh my god,
Make sure.
the double stomp.
Just making.
Yeah,
He's like
it's
stomping it out like a fucking cockroach. It's like just have to make sure.
you guys have vanquished the rats. It is definitely plausible that these were the guys that were eating all of the fish. What do you want to do now?
Can I send little Drew down more east to just take a little look?
All right.
Like, hey Drew, I know I've already asked you a lot today, and I know I just pushed on your skull a little too hard, but can you please take a look down this hall for me? And then Drew looks at her like, why are you my master? I hate you so much. As they run down the hall.
All right. Your little cat buddy Drew dashes down this little narrow corridor, only to yowl and come back and inform you that this corridor ends in a steep drop into darkness off a cliff.
And it's like, man, this reminds me of this one fan fiction I made.
Okay, now
Where
I'm
this one guy
understanding.
was holding on tightly to his lover as
And
he
I'm just
fell
gonna
off a
put
cliff.
my hand right over her fucking mouth right now. You may learn if there are any
Drew
more.
looks over to Alan and is like, thank you.
If there are any more assailants nearby, you may lure them to us.
True.
Yeah, I would recommend staying quiet so long as we are in uncharted territory.
You managed to get down there with ease. At the bottom of this cliff, you see some mushrooms growing in the corner of the room, along with some moss and lichen creeping out from a damp corner. But other than that, you can definitely see that further down there's a dark pit to the north.
Mhm.
I want you all to do me a favor. Don't panic. He says, as you see his hands slowly he morphed to claws before using them to climb down.
Regardless of the light, I should probably lead the way. They say as they get in front again.
Alright. Yada, I'm
Alright.
going to give you your torchlight.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. Yada, you are now illuminating the way.
I can see some. Is that webs?
Yep. The tunnel continues deeper underground, eventually opening into a large chamber. Patches of glowing blue fungus cling to the ceiling and provide slight little bits of light, but not enough to illuminate the cave. You can just barely make out vast strands of webbing across the floor and walls of this cavern, stretching between stalactites like shimmering curtains.
You can hear Comet sigh, knowing what he's getting himself into. I didn't want to do this, but part of the job, I guess.
Can I like
Can I send... Go on.
can I like try and make a nature check to discern like exactly what's going on with this cave?
You sure can.
Cool.
Did
That
I
is a
learn anything?
10.
A 10? I mean, you know
Yeah.
there's a spider here. The webs make that pretty obvious. They look fresh.
Yeah.
Could I do
Did I learn
perception?
anything about this at the academy? Can I do academia lore?
Yes. What'd you get?
3 and then written into a 10.
You got the same roll. Yeah, Liata, you come to basically the same conclusion. There's fresh cobwebs. You know what cobwebs are used for catching prey. Alan, you think that with enough precision you could probably squeeze your way through these webs without causing any damage to them or alerting anything in this cave, but it might be difficult. But you know it's possible. You can see a clear path along the west side of the cave that you could take that would avoid webs if you were careful.
Could I just transform into a tiny spider?
If you wanted.
All right.
Yeah, boy.
Just now you
I don't
might
see
start
it.
a
You know what?
Lihata.
The problem is I'm fucking large, so that's funny. That's gonna make that a difficulty. But I'm gonna try anyway, because you don't get anywhere without doing nothing.
Alright.
So
Well,
west side, right? Like
yeah.
over fucking
so you're gonna try and sneak your way over? Make an acrobatics check for me.
Oh, good, something I'm good at.
Okay.
23.
23?
Never mind.
Alan,
So-
you definitely make your way over the webs.
It's
You're
the fact
good.
that Comet has a lot of things that he can actually
go,
get
wait.
over this. So Comet is going to look over at Ayada and just
Is it? I'm
quiet-
just.
and
I'm
just
just over
quietly
here now, I
said
think.
says, "You may want to close your eyes for this." It's
Are you gonna use your transformation action?
yep.
Alright.
You can see him slowly shrink down, and as his body grows, his fur and 2 more sets of eyes appear before he's a tiny, adorable looking peacock spider.
Am I short enough to like try and squeeze under the webs?
Yeah, you would have to make an acrobatics check.
That is a
That's
4. You fucking jinxed it.
Good job.
Alright, Mulgara, as you try to squeeze your way through the webs, your movement causes vibrations to rumble through, and suddenly you hear a loud sort of weird rumbling noise from the east side of the cave. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, good job. Look what you've done. Now there's a loud monster over there who's gonna try and eat us.
Relax.
You interrupted my kiss. I was gonna get a nice kiss today.
No, you weren't. Please,
20,
please don't
nat
make the
20,
last thing I hear be that.
Oh,
Nat 20 for the giant spider.
a fucking 20.
The spider, having immediately heard the vibrations, is going to...
But it's still a tiny spider, so,
Yeah,
They heard you. You were too thick.
you were too dummy thick, and the sound of your ass cheeks clapping alerted the guards.
God damn it.
Alerted the,
5,
alerted the
10, 15,
Leota's
20.
screaming did not help.
The giant spider rushes over on top of the webs, and they are going to. First of all, they're going to try and bite Mulgara. That is a
Oh, no.
critical hit. They got 2 nat
Oh,
20s in a
no.
row. So
Oh
that's
no!
going to be
Whoa.
12 damage to Mulgara. It's going to make a second attack on Mulgara. Actually, you know what? No, it's going to go after Leota because Leota's annoying and smelly.
Wow.
You don't hurt me, spider. I can draw you pretty pictures of you. She tries to bargain with it as it approaches her.
That is a 17 on the second. Does a 17 hit you, Leota? I think so.
It does.
Okay, you take 5 damage. Go ahead and make a fortitude save. You can use your flash of grandeur reaction. They'll get resistance.
Yeah, I could have just done that with fucking,
Yeah, it's probably too late now. But you can do
Oh,
it for
yeah.
Leota.
where the giant spider bit you. These small strands of golden thread have started to form around that spot.
Am
They-
I perchance transforming now? Is it bites?
If this spider doesn't fucking kill you, I'm gonna kill you myself.
What did I do? Oh,
Ellen, it is your
why did this
turn.
happen to me?
Ellen, go and beat up this
I
giant
assume
spider.
because I'm out of that previous encounter, I'm unstanced, so...
Yes, you are right.
Alright, well, stancing again, because
Alright.
I'm not holding back against, that. Do you see that?
Yeah, fair enough.
Scary.
That was a
Anyway,
really insane first turn for it, yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
God, Alan, you're
I'm
so
hitting it in its eye.
strong.
You kick it in the eye. Damn.
Like
Yeah,
a
it
hero.
stumbles backwards.
With the torch that I'm currently holding, can I try and set flame to the web?
Yes.
Well, you're gonna make one giant angry spider.
Alright, you burn away the webs, and the spider hisses as you burn its webs away. There's no more difficult terrain, and you do go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
1.
1. You do
One.
1 fire damage to this spider.
I rolled a natural 1.
You miss.
I quickly run behind I close my eyes as I swing towards the spider, missing with my staff entirely, and then run away behind Comet, the tiny little spider, being like, please don't bite me again. I don't want to turn into a little spiderling.
Alright, Comet, you're up.
Comet literally looking over. I made sure you weren't going to end up getting worse injuries.
You
Alright.
did?
As a spider, you can't use weapons, shields, or other held items, so you might want to use an action to change back.
Yep. So you see the little spider version of Comet go behind the giant one before transforming back and attacking. I am flanking.
You are. You got, I believe that's a +1.
+1 and then another.
Wait, it might be +2. Let me double check.
So that would be a +3.
Yeah, they have a -2 to their AC. So, and with guidance,
They
you
have a
get +3. Giant spider is going to stride. All right, they're going to shoot a web at Leota, but they're going to miss. That is an 11. I guess they're going to try and do it again. Okay, that's a 19.
Yeah, it definitely works.
All right.
She giggles as they miss, and it's like, "Ha, you miss!" And then she feels the web surround her, and she's like, "Ah."
All right, you are now stuck to the wall.
All right, so piece of shit. I don't like you. I'm
Runs over.
going. Shit. I don't think. I genuinely. I want to break its legs. 12.
12 damage on a normal hit.
Yeah.
You break its legs, and it literally crumbles into, like, fucking spider bits. Congrats. You see what I mean about
Spider?
Alan?
That's fucking great. It's dead.
What do you mean it's dead?
Everybody gains 40 experience.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
What do I even say about that?
You were recommended for a
Fucking
reason.
Dead.
I have a question. How tightly are the webs around me?
It's super tight. Go ahead and make a reflex save.
Reflex save. I got a 23.
Okay, yeah, you tear the webs off just enough to escape.
You can see her like flopping around like a fish as she desperately tries to get out. She's like clearly freaked out by this,
is
and then
done.
she falls over to the side as the web breaks off of her.
So I was just saying, we're back. The main things that happened while we were on the break is that Comet turned into their hybrid form, and Liata changed some of their spells around, and Mulgera ended up healing with treat wounds.
I
And
can
now?
do
bro.
something.
We
My
love
profile picture does
Pathfinder's
not reflect
balance.
it, but that's fine.
We love Pathfinder's balance. Can you zoom in on Comet's picture?
Yeah.
That's a fucking smug ass expression. Just
Yeah, I know. After the web-infested cave, the passageway leading deeper underneath the streets of Otari appears to be mostly natural, but someone, or something, has worked to open the cavern and level out the floor, making the passage easily traveled. A crude barricade made from old wooden planks and part of a barrel blocks the entrance to a side tunnel, while the main passage continues south into the gloom. Your familiar informs you that beyond this barricade is a tomb with several coffins. Mulgera, the thought does occur to you that if there is a tomb down there, then it would probably be in your best interest to make sure that whatever's in there does not get back up.
Yeah, considering these tunnels connect back to the fishery, we should probably take care of whatever's in there. Just give it a check.
Very well, but someone watch
Right.
this one and make sure they don't take anything.
What? Why is this a priority? What did I do?
Whatever's
Respecting
down
those
here
that
has
have-
been buried for a reason. I don't think we should be trying to preserve the past or bring it with us.
Hey, Frank, you did hear what was going on with Alan earlier. Today is the day that his dad fucking died. Can you
Yeah.
like imagine someone's trying to loot like corpses right now and you doing this like shit? That's gonna piss you the fuck off.
Yeah, well, you do manage to disassemble this barricade, but as you take one of the supporting beams out of the wood pile, the rest of it comes tumbling down and makes an echoing noise into the crypt.
Great.
Wait, is it blocked off now?
It's not blocked off, it just made a lot of fucking noise.
See
That's
pretty well.
yeah, that's a little. I really don't want to touch that.
Beyond the barricade, an old cavern corridor winds down into the earth, ending in an ancient burial vault lit by a strange glowing crystal emitting a blue flame. Alcoves line the walls, each one containing a rotten wooden coffin, while the center of the room has a raised platform holding a stone sarcophagus. However,
Something.
as you enter the room, having been alerted by the sounds that you made earlier, you see that a variety of fists begin to punch their way out from the coffins, and the stone sarcophagus opens slowly.
Alan, why did you do this?
Alan, we are so fucked.
Alan, she grabs Alan by the shoulder. Alan, we are so fudged.
Calm down.
Alright, everybody roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Fuck is that?
Well, This is what I meant by not disturbing the dead. This is what happens.
9 damage.
Whoa! You explode this skeleton into a pile of bones.
Someone's
But she
planning to throw
raises-
some balls around. Nice.
She
All right.
raises her hand slowly as she looks to the skeleton. Be gone. And blasts it with the one single shot.
13 is somehow a hit. Yeah, roll damage.
No,
2 damage.
now.
2 damage.
Yep.
It lands into them. Yeah, it does 2 damage. Alright. Honestly, all the skeletons are going to take aim at Alan and attack.
This is a real fucking thing to do, considering this guy is just death so far.
2 damage from the first short bow strike. You take 6 damage, and is going to attack Liata for the second time with a scimitar.
Sorry, what's going on with me? Huh?
You
I
got
zoned out for a second.
you take 5 damage. And you know what? Just because they have actions left, I'm gonna have the top skeleton attack Alan twice more.
Good Christ.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
That is a miss.
Good.
That is a miss.
Thank God.
The other one's also going to attack again. That is a miss. All right,
Phew.
you ready?
I'm going to attack the skeleton right here.
All right, roll to hit. The zombie is going to try and bite Alan. That is, yeah, that's a 7. Whoa, that is a 24 to hit. That is a hit. Alan,
Aw,
you take. Ooh, Alan, you're down.
It takes 1d4.
Oh shit, it does. All right, roll that 1d4.
Wait, was that like with the enfeebled?
Wait. Alan, you're on 1 HP.
Oh my fuck. Okay.
Let's see, what is
That's
the...
the most fucking. Jesus
That
Christ,
is
this man's
3
bloodied
radiant
up right
damage.
now.
That
2
is 3
arrows.
radiant damage. Get the fuck out of there.
All right, they bite you just barely, not enough to take you down. You're just still standing, and then boom.
I'm still standing better than I
God damn it.
ever.
Monitor, don't black out on me now. Come on.
And the zombie explodes into light and disintegrates.
Also, I just
Liata slowly reaches towards the orb as she can't resist it.
All right. The weird gem doesn't emanate any heat. It just seems to be perpetually glowing with light.
She grabs it
All
and
right.
holds it in her hand. The evil orb of gloom and this is what I want to call the evil orb of gloom and despair. Look at it as it shines upon you.
You should
Patience.
probably put that back.
Liata, go
Hi.
ahead and add an Everlight crystal torch to your inventory.
Oh, it's a torch.
Indeed. It is a torch that will never go out. You see that to the left of you, there is a little 10-foot ledge above you that you can just barely see over. You can't-
There's so little room. Oh my god.
Yeah, here.
So, good time for me to start climbing up.
At the top of this cliff are 2 rotted wooden doors on rusty hinges, obscuring a larger room.
I think I will open the door.
All right, you gently open the doors.
Oh,
God,
no,
Jesus.
don't say it like that.
They creak
My
open
God.
on rusty hinges, revealing a ruined chamber. Mold and rot stain every surface. On the far side of the room is a statue of a giant squid, its tentacles reaching toward an altar in the center of the chamber. The scum covers almost everything, but it hasn't touched the silver bowl sitting atop the stone altar. The water inside the bowl is perfectly clear.
What is I'm guessing the magic's like in the water or something?
Indeed. Yeah, Mulgara, you've studied this for a minute, and honestly, the mold and the rot kind of make it hard to tell exactly, but given the fact that you found a priest right outside of the standing stones, and it seemed to be a priest of Gazre, you are familiar enough with that faith to know that Gazre is frequently associated with the ocean, so it's possible that this is a shrine to Gazre.
Can I touch the water?
Yeah, sure.
Just like with a
Well-
pinky. I don't stick like my entire hand. Just like a slight little tap.
Yeah, you tap your little finger in there. It sort of tingles with kind of like if you were sticking your finger in sparkling water. It's not an unpleasant feeling, but it's not just water.
This feels divine, and I'd rather not anger what it lies within.
What?
You gonna chug the water? You gonna chug the shrine water?
Does anyone have any qualms with me drinking this wonderful water?
Mm,
Be the test subject.
No. I guess I will take a handful of water and drink it.
All right.
I feel alright, so I think I'll pass.
Roll 1d8 first of all, Leota.
A 2.
You regain 2 hit points.
You know what? That's like
Ooh.
just as much as I needed.
Additionally, make a fortitude save.
This is
Uh-oh.
Pathfinder. Things are rarely simple.
What's it called? I
knew
got a
it.
21.
You got a what?
21.
What happened
Yeah,
to the
you actually, as you drink the water, you feel that you have been rejuvenated. And suddenly, the power of surging waves flows through you, and you feel like a little bit stronger, a little bit more reactive, shall we say.
I am a god amongst men. They don't know anything about me.
So,
I will put them all up their knees.
let's just say the next time you get crit, it is just normal damage. All right.
Oh!
What
Kobold!
the fudge are those?
This large
Kobold.
room looks like it was once a storeroom for a building above. At the far side, you can make out what might have been a cage or a cell at some point, but it is now full of crates and barrels. 4 kobolds are clustered around the door to the cell, trying to pry it open.
Oh boy.
Wait, aren't kobolds friends?
You are thinking of the wrong setting.
These are not.
I swear, in a book I read once, there was these nice kobolds, and they ran a shop.
Your fiction
They
does
are.
not determine reality.
Can I like sneak around?
Yeah, they haven't noticed you yet. So as you try to sneak by Mulgara, you step on some kind of pebble that makes enough noise as the kobold turns around and says, "Ah! Intruder! Intruder! Kill the boss man!" Okay, it is Leota's turn, first of all.
All right, I'm going to use phase bolt since, as I said, I'm pointing my fingers with the cow while holding the cat,
Yeah.
and that's a 23.
Who are you hitting? The one in front?
Yeah, whoever is closest.
Alright, 23, that's a hit. Roll damage.
I got a 10.
10? Jesus Christ. As you were, like, midway through your, bluffing, you shoot a laser at the closest kobold who immediately dies.
Wow, okay.
All the other kobolds sort of back away and, like, get them!
I tried to make peace. Isn't that right,
With the
Drew? And
wench.
Drew just like scratches her in the face.
Get the
She
smelly
tries
one!
to.
Stab the smelly one! Alright, it's Alan's turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna, get in the way here. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
Do you want to try and demoralize? That would be an extra
That would
action, and I don't think you're in Dragon Stance.
I'm not in Dragon Sense yet. I'll do that. How about the next turn? If there is
Okay,
a next
fair
turn,
enough.
Anyway. Dragon Stance moved. So, cool. I do this. 19.
That's a hit.
I do this. 13.
Christ! You fucking roundhouse
not
kick
knock
this kobold's skull into the metal bar behind it, and he just slumps over.
I'm gonna just say this to them. I would suggest if you want to keep your lives, you leave now. Or I could make this the last day you breathe.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Decide now.
Just go ahead and roll intimidation. I'll give it to you, man. Go ahead and roll intimidation. You don't need an action for that shit. You kick the guy's head in. You what?
24! 19 plus
Jesus.
5. I was not 20 that shit.
That is a critical. They are both frightened too.
One of the friends got disintegrated, the other one's skull is caved open on the
They are
floor.
frightened too. There is a puddle under them.
Yeah.
That's insane that it's insane to think about that the fucking incel and then the bodybuilder just fucking come in combination managed to just do all this shit.
So they would be running, but currently you guys are blocking the only entrances.
She runs up like the Markiplier gif, and then she fires a another phase bolt point blank
Point
as a
blank.
26.
You said 26?
I rolled a 26.
That is a crit. Roll that.
I like how Comet is so
7.
calm that even when he's killing somebody, it's something that's so smooth.
Was the 7 crit damage? Yeah, you like one shot yet another kobold. These 4 guys, you absolutely just decimated them.
So, would there be anything of note to grab in
Oh,
here?
shit. Air maneuver.
I was gonna say, can I phase bolt it?
Could I get inside just by transforming into a small spider?
Oh yeah, you could. All right, Comet.
Yeah, you see
You're gonna
Comet immediately transform into a small spider before.
How many times can he transform, by the way? Is that
I think it's just an
infinite?
action. I think it's just an action. Yeah.
It's an action.
It's fucking comical. I love it.
Comet's going to look
Alrighty.
inside of these crates just to see what exactly.
Well, most of
See,
these
you're-
crates contain spoiled food and stained cloth. The one directly in the center contains a small pile of treasure. 200 silver pieces, a gold ring, and a beautiful, glistening short sword that seems to reflect the crystal light of Liata's torch.
What about the gold ring?
Oh
just
shit!
all-
It actually works with me.
Yeah, the short sword's really good for your build.
Fucking hell! Finally, I get something that does better damage.
Yeah,
What does the gold ring do? Is it just a golden ring?
it is just gold ring. Now it's just
We
the
don't
door
need
into
to
this other room
color.
that you can obviously see in front of you.
I'm so happy I saved my last fucking focus spell.
The door to this chamber silently glides open to reveal a long room. 2 stone statues of priests stand in the corners along one side of the room, facing a towering statue of a man holding out both of his hands, palms up. In front of this statue is a stone altar holding 9 gold coins. A voice booms out from the statue. In my hands I judge the value of all wealth, raising up whichever is greater. One of these coins is a deception. Find it using only 2 judgments and receive my blessing.
So we put them in his hand. He'll judge them and
Yes.
see which one's a false
Yep.
or which one has the highest value.
So,
Okay, go on.
between coin 1 through 9, which coins would you like to put on which end?
Could we just like put 5 in one hand and 4 in the other?
You could.
Yeah,
could, yeah.
let's.
All
I
right.
could
You
just do
put
that.
you put 5 in one hand and 4 in the other, and the hands are equal. They do not shift.
Hmm.
That did not help us.
What?
So one is less than a normal coin.
Indeed, one of them is fake.
All right. So that means it has to be in the pile of 5. So we can either put 3. We can put 3 in one hand and 2 in the other. So we move the 4 to the side that it's equal to,
All
since we
right.
have the 5.
So, yeah, in the 5, one of those is the fake.
Hear me out. Hear me out. It's gonna sound stupid. So, obviously, we could put 3 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
That could work. But let's call it. Say, I don't know. All of them are, on one side there's a lot more, and one side there's less. Say it's like, I don't know. There's 1 less on the 2, and that would mean we get a 1 in 3 chance. Hear me out. What we could do is we could put 2 and 2. So then we can whittle this down to a 50-50. So if it's equal, then the one that we have is the one that's less. If it's not equal, then it's a 50 on which coin is the most.
I mean, I suppose that seems fair.
All right.
That is math. That
So-
does seem mathematically sound.
Yeah.
So which numbered coins are you going to put in which hands?
We're going to take away the third coin of the 5, and then we're going to put the 4th and 5th in one hand, and then the 1st and 2nd in the other hand.
Okay. The hands are equal.
So then the one I'm holding, this third coin, is the
Fake.
coin here.
You want to guess?
Is that correct? Since, those hands, the two are equal there.
Yeah, you got 2 and 2 are equal.
It's
Yeah,
equal,
so you
so
took
this
away the
coin-
third one.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
coin's right. Yeah,
You're right.
this is the fake coin.
All right,
I'm-
make your
I keep,
declaration.
holding it and waving it in his face. This is the fake coin.
The coins suddenly glimmer with golden light, and all but the one that Liata is holding turn into solid real gold, and the one that Liata is holding turns into dense lead. As it
I
falls
already
to the
have-
ground.
Ah, yes, the poison. Poison.
I think everyone else can have the gold here. I'm fine. That was actually a pretty neat puzzle all around, though.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
Yeah.
good. Anyway, yeah, and as that happens, the door directly to the right of Mulgara swings open. Inside is a large vault. Also, everybody
Yeah.
gets 80 experience points.
What the? Where the fuck did the lights go?
They entered a different room. I got you. Here you are.
Hell, thank you.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
so who's the center that's the light source currently?
Me.
Liata's currently holding the magical torch that never goes out, so...
And I have dark vision, so it doesn't matter to me.
Anyway, the small chamber contains an old wooden chest emblazoned with the symbol of key. Behind the chest is a massive contraption of gears and pulleys that looks like the inner workings of an unseen device.
I mean, I wasn't gonna loot it in the first place, so if you guys wanna, you can, but
I'll take.
I want a reward for solving that puzzle.
I'll take a chance and open it.
Alright,
So, Comet is going to open it.
alright, you open the chest.
We got
Inside,
like peeking over their shoulders.
inside is a
Let-
huge pile of coins and a small
Oh,
glass
nice.
box containing a single emerald. There's also a rolled up piece of parchment. Be a spell scroll.
Oh.
It's not a spell you recognize, but I mean, you do have a dropout from the Magic Academy right next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, they would have known to drop out.
Well, yeah, but
Does
you've been casting
anyone
spells.
know what this says? Because I can't understand
Here.
anything.
Oh, pass it over. Let me take a look.
Liata, you recognize this spell scroll as one you know quite well. This is the magical formula for Force Barrage. There is also the lever protruding from the back of this.
Can I pull the lever?
Sure. Alright, Liata
Drew.
pulls...
No, wait. I want Drew to do it specifically, since it feels like something a cat would do. A cat would see the
Drew
lever and be like,
pulls down the lever. There's a large thudding noise from the next room over.
Okay. That was interesting.
The door opens with a creak, revealing a massive chamber that looks like an audience hall. On the far side, a broad set of stairs leads up to where a throne might have once been. Pillars support the high ceiling, and the ruined tatters of once decorative banners still hang from them. A decorative tile pattern centered in the middle of the room shows through the grim coating of the floor. As well, there are... Deeper into the room, you see the silhouettes of 3 more kobolds. One of whom
Right.
appears to be slightly larger than the others and has a lot of contraptions on their person. Everyone roll initiative. Noticing the noise in the corner of the room, they're going to advance. 5, 10, 15, that's 30. 25. We're going to move over here. Going to make a perception check real quick because of something that happened. They do not notice the trap that you just activated in that room. Spears erupt from the ground, and then the other kobold is going to see that kobold just got skewered on a bunch of spears and is going to avoid that at all costs. It's Alan's turn. There's 2 kobolds, one that is currently being skewered by spears that erupted from the floor, and the other one that just threw a spear at Liata.
Are there any other traps in this room?
Well, you can surmise that the sort of middle area is covered in traps based on the fact that the kobold just sort of fell in one.
Okay. So where I can only see. Oh wait, is there? Yeah. Okay, that's where one is. All right. So is this guy down here? Are they fine
Yeah, they're fine.
or are they trapped? Okay. Let's make sure they're not fine. Okay. Move, stance. All right. Same combo as usual.
Indeed.
Boink. 13. Huh.
Total? That's a miss.
Yeah. Whoops.
All right.
That stinks.
Mulgara time.
Okay, what are these spears made out of?
Wooden with iron tips.
Okay, I don't want to move out there, so I'm going to use detect metal to see if I can see where these traps are, assuming that
Indeed.
I can see the tips of the spears.
You can. Let me go ahead and illuminate that for you. Yoink. That's the range of the traps.
Cool. So I'm just gonna tell them not to go over there.
All right, sounds good.
I'm gonna throw my dagger at the one in the traps.
All right. Good luck getting that dagger back, but
Yeah, I mean, 15?
that is a miss. It blinks to the
Yeah.
floor. The kobold at the very back of the room that I think most of you can't even see is going to 5, 10, 15. So they're actually going to move over here and take cover is what they're going to do. All right. Liata, your turn.
All right. So I'm going to. Can I shoot the? Okay, without moving. Can I shoot the one like diagonally from me?
Yeah.
From here. All right. I'm going to shoot that one with my silly little gun called Phase Bolt.
Hell yeah. Roll a hit.
I rolled a 19.
That's a hit. They are dead. Kobold is going to try and stab Alan. That is a
Oh,
critical
boy.
hit. That is a critical hit.
Oh.
That is 8 damage to Alan.
Damn, man.
Yeah. They're gonna make
5
a.
HP.
They're gonna make a second attack.
Ah, Jesus.
That is the wrong. Hang on, that's the wrong one. That would have been really bad because they crit again, but it was the wrong stat block. Hang on. Okay, no, that one misses. After a second attack, they're going to have 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 25 feet. They're gonna move back there.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
I believe that's 20 feet, so that's as far as I can go.
All right.
And I'm just gonna like take cover, I guess,
All right. Sounds good.
around this corner.
The Kobold Trap Master is going to deploy a trap.
Not the sword, because I'm still a spider. Oh boy.
Liata's turn.
My turn.
It is. Since it's
I
no longer
guess
my turn, I'm going to take this time to actually take my insulin.
Ah, fair.
I can move right here, right?
That is a trap.
What?
I mean, you can go ahead and make a perception check to see if you can avoid it.
All right. Let's make a perception check. I got a 23.
All right. You successfully avoid the trap.
I jump through the trap, elegantly, as I then charge up my phase bolt again to shoot this guy in front of me
All right.
with an 11.
To hit. It was an
Yeah.
11. Yeah, you straight up
Yeah, I
miss.
miss. I'm guessing.
That warrior is going to see that. And they're going to throw a spear at you from over here. That is a nat 1. They're going to try again. That is another miss. They're going to go over here. Alan.
You know what? I don't blame them. That was embarrassing as hell.
Alan, it's your turn.
The fuck has this thing gone?
The funny thing about that, it's running away.
Oh, so we're going after it now,
Hmm?
I assume. Okay. I think I can move this fucking far. Eh.
Alright, but make a perception check to see if you avoid the trap.
Oh, great. Right. That's the way I moved. Hut. 16.
You do not.
Fuck.
Alright, as you're on this tile, it's going to be a bunch of spears shoot out of the ground. And
You know what's funny? I moved underneath this area when I first moved. So I thought about that when I tried. Okay.
yeah, it's going to be D8 plus 4. That is, Alan, you are down. That is 8 damage.
Fuck. Jesus.
You slump over as the spears impale you.
Well, shucks.
And thankfully, because of the intervention from the first time, that is only the first time you've gone down, but you are currently at dying 1.
Ow.
There is currently a dying guy.
Yeah, where? There we go. Okay. 3, 4. We're just gonna move over here.
As you do that, you trigger the trap that the trap master set down on.
Fuck.
Make a reflex save.
Your reflex. 9.
That is a fail. You take 14 damage.
I'm also down. I don't know how I got down to 12. I don't remember being down to 12.
You took 5 damage from the falling rocks in the other room.
Okay, so I like how the enemies haven't caught our asses, but then the traps are starting to kill us.
Well, to be fair, the kobold did place the trap that just got.
Back.
Hi, welcome back, dragon.
Bro, we're dying
two
now.
people are downed.
What the fuck?
And it's because
They
of
both.
traps.
At least one of them
Oh.
can tend wounds.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
You left, comes back, and both Alan and Mulgara are dead because of traps, because of spike traps.
What?
Guy, nor do they come over to help me.
Well, Mulgara, you are dying and wounded 1.
Whoa.
I don't have medicine proficiency, guys. The fuck?
I think
So
I
this
do.
is a slight problem. You see,
Yeah, I'm
like,
the healer.
the healer is.
Thankfully,
You know,
thankfully, Liata is medicine proficient and can take Mulgara's healing kit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're moving over there, past Mulgara.
Yep. And the kobold's right there.
Yeah.
So
Now,
yeah.
discombobulate.
Oh, and probably.
You gonna use your fancy sword?
My fancy new sword. Fuck, great, that sucks.
Well, it's something at least.
I guess I'll go point blank to them.
Alright,
As
then.
I charge up another shot, point blank in their face.
Roll it
I
out.
smile deviously I look it in the eye. I roll a 26.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
5.
Nice. It's something at least.
I'm back.
Welcome back. This kobold warrior that just watched you kill the other guy, they're running. They're going to the other floor. Alan, make a DC.
Yo.
Make a DC 11 recovery check. That's just a flat D20.
I rolled a 6.
All right, you are now dying and wounded too.
Fuck. Gang, I might be in trouble.
Same goes
We'll
for
be
you.
fine.
Same goes
This
for you.
might end very tragically.
Same goes for you, Mulgara.
You know
Go
what's
ahead
funny?
and roll that D10 or D20. I mean.
12.
Okay, you are now dying 0. So you are stabilized, but you are still unconscious.
Did Alan die?
Alan is on dying 2.
Ah, shit.
Oh, you're now on top of the other. Hang on. There you
That's not a sentence I ever want to hear again.
go.
Hi, Comet. I know you. I know things are looking dire.
Can we not?
but-
I'm going to attack the boss again.
Sounds good.
Meh.
That's
18. Don't
technically
you
not a
fuck-
hit, but I'll give it to you because Leota is distracting them. We'll say that. Now here's the problem: either they risk fighting you, or they go through the trap.
Well, maybe they should walk through the trap. Have they ever thought about doing that?
I'm gonna have them roll perception. Okay, they notice the trap. Now they're going 10, 15, 20, 25. That was one attack.
They're
They're gonna
still
move
trying.
again.
Ah, come on.
5, 10. Alright. Oh, that's
Oh.
30. Hang on. Go here.
Right, 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, hero points are really
God.
weird.
7
I-
damage.
7
I
damage.
literally left. I literally left for a moment, and
And
when
you're
I
in the
come
dock
back,
again. Yeah, Leota, you gotta realize you're the only source of light for these guys.
stay still, oh motherfucker.
You're gonna command or something?
Their torch shit.
Oh, you're using a bola!
I'm using a bola. Yeah.
Alright, roll to hit.
You're
I have
throwing
to-
your balls at him. Nice.
Alright, the Trap Master is gonna throw a spear back at Comet. That is a miss. They're gonna throw a second one.
Stop throwing spears at me.
That is
For God's sake.
19. I think because you're... Wait, did you raise your shield last turn? I don't think you did.
No, I didn't.
Alright, that's a hit then. It's gonna be 7 damage.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
And they're gonna 5, 10, 15, 20... Wait, 5, 15, 25. They're gonna start going
The
down the
trap
stairs.
master is being very annoying.
Alright, Leota, this is probably your last chance to get them before they retreat.
You're at the stairs, right?
They're, yeah, halfway down the stairs.
While this is going on, I'm gonna immediately prepare these.
I can't see them
Yeah.
from here. This is 25 feet. Hold on. If I use the scroll, does that
Force
count as
Golden
yeah? Does,
Yeah, you would still have to use the actions to do it, but
How many actions does this take?
1 to 3, depending on how many missiles you want to shoot.
What's it called? Yeah, I want to use 2 force barrages.
Alright. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
All right, I rolled a 5.
Total?
Yeah.
Like between the two. Alright, well, it's not dead. It's very damn close.
Just cast testicular torsion on the kobold master. It has 2.
25.
It has 2 balls. You've got 2 shots at this.
You can see it from there, Dragon, if you wanted to try and make a range attack, but if you ask me, well, I'm not going to jinx anything. It's your choice.
1, 2, 3. I'm really getting tired of this thing, and I'm probably gonna end up missing.
No, the fuck you ain't.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Told you.
God, I'm getting
All right.
exhausted. Thing.
You got it. You got it. You finally cut this thing down as it's scurrying and fleeing down the stairs.
No more running.
And now does it just roll down the stairs dead?
Yeah, it literally like falls down the stairs like, whoa.
All right, we missed one, but I think we got enough.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you can see a comment walking out. Now
Yeah.
we need to help them now.
Do your best. Try and use that healing kit.
I go over to Gara. And I say, "My bad. I did not mean to let this happen."
Hey, I
She
literally.
then grabs the healing kit. And let's roll
Make a
a
medicine
24.
check. 24? Nice. Roll 2d8.
16.
16. All right, Olgera, you
Hit.
gained 16 hit points back, and because I think treat wounds removes the wounded condition, so you're back up. So you can go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Roll medicine.
Mm.
Uh, 12.
12. Does anyone want to aid on that?
I'm not gonna crit.
I order you to crit dragon.
Let's see what I get here. That's a 7.
Well, I tried to manifest it.
Ah, well, looks like the only option is going to have to be using a healing spell on Alan.
Yep.
Well, I guess I will.
I mean, it's Pathfinder. You get your spells back pretty readily.
I'll use the heal spell.
All right.
There's actually a time where it'd actually be a good time because look at us.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah.
That was the mini boss right
Dude.
there.
Use 3 actions.
So 1d8 plus 8.
So, do I roll the d8?
Yes.
Okay. 5.
5 plus 8.
5.
13. Everybody gets 13 hit points.
Wow.
I get healed 2
I'm
times.
all back.
I need to shower.
Yeah. Let's take a break after that one.